Hi, welcome to A Nugget of Truth. I'm Danelia Williams-Bastito, and I'd love to share a little more from my book, Choosing Happiness, a Study of the Beatitudes. We are in Chapter 5, which is Blessed are the Merciful, Part 3, which is always a personal testimony. Week after week, my children and I would go to church. We would have Bible studies at home and sing some of the new songs we were learning on the church van. My boyfriend was still considering leaving, but God gave me great grace and mercy in dealing with him, and I could see him softening. It was about a month after first attending that Patrick Sr. decided to join us, the church. Without going into detail, I am telling you that it was mercy that enabled him to want to go to church. He had made it very difficult to live with him during that month. It was like fighting demons whenever he was home, and for me to be able to be any way except angry was the mercy of God. I have no doubt that it was that mercy that Patrick saw in me that made him want to go to church. He has even said so. In just 2 weeks of attending church and hearing the gospel, he got saved. Our family was on a new path. Within that first year, our oldest daughter got saved, and we decided to fully commit to each other in marriage. What a difference a year made. And it was all because of mercy. God first showing me mercy and teaching me what mercy is, and then a choice to yield to Him that I could be merciful to others. It was, of course, not all peaches and sunshine for our family. We have had much heartache, tribulation, and persecution from following Christ. However, mercy has been extended to others, and others have come to Christ, or at least made a profession of faith since that. All of my children, even my now 8-year-old, has made a profession of faith. Every one of my immediate family members and every first cousin of mine who lives in this area has come to church because of the mercy that God extended, and many of them have made professions of faith. Several friends have chosen to go to church and heard the gospel, some believing. Why? Because someone cared. Someone showed mercy. Someone was changed by the mercy that they received and began to show it to them. I have had relationships with what others would call difficult people. Those who seem to only want what they want when they want it and not interested in a real help from Jesus and the truth found in His Word. God put me in those relationships to show His mercy where others couldn't. While I have seen great strides in a couple of friends, there are others who I've seen little growth, and yet others who have never accepted the mercy of God. Sadly, some have met eternity without knowing Him. However, those with whom I had a relationship with are without excuse because God's mercy was made known unto them. We can't know how mercy will affect any person, but we can know that it is God's plan for us to show mercy to others, whether it is that forbearance and kindness that overlooks offenses, or that compassion that meets people's needs even though they have little or nothing to return. Mercy is a great factor in His calling people to repentance. May you be blessed with truth today.